Katie our first couple days at Gonzaga, and our first 3 weeks of school, I met Thomas because they Skyped every day. So me and Thomas were like, hey, through the laptop computer. So I remember one day in the fall of our freshman year, I was talking to Katie after they'd hung up from their important Skype sesh from doing their homework together. And I was like, why are you still dating this guy? Like, you're gonna really bring your high school boyfriend to college? She goes, oh yeah, you think you're gonna get married? Yeah, and I'm 18. I'm 18 with all the knowledge in the world, and I'm like, okay, they'll be broken up by Thanksgiving break. I was wrong. Here we are.
So I have a little story to tell here. So it's a special story about a girl, and not just any girl, but a special girl. And she met a boy, and not just any boy, but a special boy.
Well, most people have kids to kind of show pictures of, or have a fur baby they like to share about. I have my sister. I could go on and on about how incredible I feel my sister is. Seriously, my students all know her face. They've seen pictures. They know that she's an incredible nurse in Seattle. They know that she's smart and beautiful. And they know how proud I am of her. Don't fall asleep. Don't wake up from this dream.
I first met Thomas my first day of school at Western Washington University, and we quickly became best friends. And by senior year, we were taking pretty much every class together, mostly so Thomas could copy my homework. But I'll never forget the first time I met Katie. She came to visit Western maybe 6 months into school, and I just looked at her when she walked in the dorm. And I looked back at Thomas, and then back at her again, and then at Thomas, and I was like, how? This guy knows something about women that I do not.
Katie, I take you to be my wife,
Thomas, I take you to be my husband,
to have and to hold, from this day forward,
in joy and in sorrow,
in plenty and in want,
in sickness and in health,
to love and to cherish.
as long as we both shall live. This is my solemn vow.
As someone who raised my son to be a perfect gentleman, I have to tell you, Katie, that you have landed quite a catch. However, my son is even luckier to have found you. You are an exceptional person, and I know you mean the world to Thomas. You have a special place in my family's heart because you are the woman that makes my son very happy.
These two have something special. It's honestly difficult to find something genuine nowadays with our generation, and I can honestly say they're one of a kind.
So to Katie and to Thomas, we are proud of you, we love you, and we look for the best of you, and we're so happy for you, so salute.
Cheers.
Thomas and Katie, in God's name we bless you today, tomorrow, and forever. Amen. So Thomas and Katie, by their promises before this assembly, have joined themselves to one another and are married in the sight of God. Those whom God has joined together, let no one separate. Amen. Thanks be to God. And I now have the honor of introducing to you for the very first time, Mr. and Mrs. Thomas and Katie Williams Clement.